you're saying, what if the sex is whack? I don't think that's a thing that really guys think about. That's more. I think that's a thing chicks think about.
Like,
bro, I've never been worried like, oh man, what if like the sex? Because for me,
so you'd be fine with the girl who just lays on her back the whole time.
What? Okay, if you know how to take leads sexually, then like.
But how do you know that if you're a virgin too and no one taught you? It's like there's this idea that men just sort of are supposed to know what to do.
I think the idea is you learn together.
But I guess the point I'm trying to make is that at least for me, I've never personally encountered like a girl has to f up to make the sex, like you have to intentionally try to make the sex bad somehow.
And you can learn as you
well,
go.
yeah, you can learn, but like I'm never thinking like, oh man, what if the sex is whack with her? Now I think women can think that because women typically look to men to lead in the bedroom. But like if you're a guy and you have some degree of sexual experience, you can take a girl who's never had sex and have great sex with her, but I don't think the reverse is necessarily the case. I don't think a lot of girls, I don't think want a guy who is sexually inexperienced, unless of course like you're waiting until marriage, you want a virgin, whatever. But like most women who are not waiting until marriage and are virgins want to have to teach a guy how to them.
Certainly. One of the things that's most attractive to women is confidence. How do you have confidence in something you've never done before?
Because you grow that confidence with her.
Confidence is the felt experience
They'll
of success.
just fake it, right? I mean,
fake confidence, your first sexual experience.
Could do that.
Well, you do kind of have to fake it for a while.
A guy has like confidence in like
You don't think women can tell?
Yeah, of course they can.
They can tell the difference between fake confidence and real confidence? You think that women can tell the difference?
I think the fake it till you make it thing would work.
Interesting.
But you were talking about a pillow princess, right?
I don't think a guy would care.
Well, there's a lot of ways it could go wrong, though.
I mean, I could tell a girl, like, okay, I want you in this position. I could move you. Like, most chicks wouldn't want to, like, do that for a guy. Like, okay, let me teach you how to fuck me. Whereas, like, I'd be fine teaching a girl how to
What if you put her in a doggy and then she's like this?
Oh, her arch is dog shit? Like, she doesn't know how to arch her back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that could be kind of...
Or
bro, you
also,
child,
like,
teach her.
what if she's
push her down.
What if she's going like down on you and you just feel her teeth? Like that.
I give
happen
great
too.
instructionals. I can teach a girl how to give a good...
What if she doesn't get
Not
it?
by example, though. Not by example.
I mean, I think in general, if you're hiring somebody for a position, it's like, what's more attractive? Somebody who's like willing to learn, or someone who already knows what to do?
Do you think women
Definitely
want to
willing
be
to
compared
learn.
by his previous sexual partners?
I don't think either partner wants to be
Exactly.
compared to previous partners.
So it's not like, oh, I'm so glad you've slept with 50 women. Now you can do that with me. Like, no, I wouldn't. Most women would not want that.
Well, they wanted
no,
to.
but you can gather sexual experience within the confines of a long-term relationship. People that have like this idea that the more sexual partners you have, the better in bed you are is erroneous. Because I would say that someone who's had maybe a handful of long-term relationships has probably had more sex than someone who's just like having one-night stands here and there.
Yeah,
so you're having more sex. So I think you're going to be more experienced in that realm.
You get the quality and the quantity.
So this idea that a woman who's only had 1 or 2 or 3 sexual partners is going to be worse in the bedroom than a woman who's had 100 one-night stands, I don't think so at all. I think a woman who's had 1, 2, 3 long-term relationships and has had a lot of sex with those men, I mean, to be fair, she should be a virgin. But just saying.
And pushing that rhetoric doesn't really encourage the whole like gatekeep your body message to women. Because if you're saying men need to have that experience with other women, well, guess what? Those other women are going to be increasing their body count. So
I don't
shouldn't be
think
pushing
so
that.
because I think it's different for women. Like women have way more risks.
Yeah, they do.
For like even a one night stand. Like you can get pregnant, STDs. Like hello, like there's so many risks. And then of course, like even the smallest thing where it's like you'll never hear from the guy again, and you're doing so much for like a stranger. Like if you're that horny, why can't you use a toy?
Okay,